It's the Tonny and Tim show. We're back again. I'm Tonny.
And I'm Tim.
Very brilliant week of football that we had, Tim. We've been talking about this all evening. It was brilliant. We now know who is in the final of both the Champions League and the Europa League. Arsenal losing last night to Atletico Madrid, and Marseille going out in very dramatic circumstances there for the Europa League. But big news for Real Madrid fans and Liverpool fans. They will be in Ukraine, in Kiev, for that final.
Yes, Tony, that is big news. We are seeing Liverpool. It's been long for them, and Klopp was brought
since
in.
2005.
Yes, Klopp was brought in for such moments, and he has delivered the goods. I think Liverpool getting to the final is a big step, or massive step for
Looks
Klopp.
like a big step to things coming. Of course,
Yeah.
we saw their big captain, former captain Steven Gerrard, saying that this might be a start of something very special under Jurgen Klopp. We've seen him having some near misses in past seasons,
Yeah.
but finally things are getting together. And we said if he had the run that he has right now in the Premier League, if they had started like that, maybe they would have given Man City a better
They look the only team that could have given City a run for this title. But again, we look at Liverpool going for the Champions League, and we know this, I think, the second attempt Jurgen Klopp as a coach is having in the final, where he lost to Bayern, I think 2-1 then. And he could be looking at maybe getting one over Madrid in the final. We never know, but in Kiev, I think it will be a good game, Tony, this.
Of course, that Liverpool side going through there in dramatic circumstances was a very big game in Rome, of course, very interesting. Losing that game 4-2, very tiring game. But now they must turn their focus on this weekend's big game in the Premier League, where they travel to Chelsea. Big game for them, especially that Chelsea are still mathematically able to catch them in the league.
Yes, Tony, it's a big game, and we expect Liverpool to come out blazing again with the same formation that they went to Rome with, and the same players, Tony, because they are 6 points, I think, ahead of Chelsea, and we know Chelsea has a game in hand. So if Chelsea wins these games, we might expect both teams to have the same points at the end of the season. But Liverpool has an advantage. The front three,
the big scoring
goes
really right and center,
and that is the only thing I think Liverpool is banking on. So even if they went ahead and lost this game, they'll just be saying, can we win the last game such that we stay in the top four? But it's a tricky game with Chelsea Liverpool.
Of course, in trying to catch Liverpool, Chelsea might be hoping for better luck, even on the Spurs side, because if they catch Liverpool and Spurs have similar points, of course they also have a game in hand, just like Chelsea, and they're just 5 points ahead of them. Very interesting there. Chelsea come into this game, of course, with Alonso that's back from a suspension. Most of their team should be around. They've had 3 wins in a row in the league right now. Conte should be hoping that this team should come and fight for their lives.
Yes, I mean, Chelsea is a big club, Tony. You don't down your tools just like that. And we know this Chelsea team has a lot of players who are vying for starting places
in the World Cup,
to be called into the World Cup squad. So they have to keep delivering. We have 2-3 games to go, so they must play well to be selected for their team national.
Of course, very interesting. Liverpool, though, have had 13 games with no clean sheet against Chelsea. So this is a game that we will probably expect some goals. And with Salah still chasing a few records there, we've seen the past 2 games that Liverpool have been at the bridge. They've won both games. So this is a game that maybe Klopp, even with his charges, a bit tired from that Rome trip, he must be expecting a good result. I've actually gone for a Liverpool win 2-1.
No, Tony, just like you said that it was a hard game for Liverpool in Rome. I don't think they'll have enough in their hands to play Chelsea for 90 minutes. And we also know Chelsea will be aware that this is the team that has had them in the past. And I think a 2-2 draw would be a fair result, because Chelsea will try to get it, but we know Liverpool looks to be a better team at this stage compared to Chelsea. That's why I think a draw will be a result for this game.
Of course, it will be very brilliant football there on Sunday evening. Don't forget to watch our Facebook channel. Of course, we'll be bringing you all those updates live as the game happens. Don't forget to tune in. Don't forget to click the like button on our Facebook page so that you don't miss any of the information that we'll be sharing. We'll bring you the biggest in football. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.